Okay, talk to me about how you guys put the squeeze on Garcetti to actually take some action.
So I heard about the Garcetti victory party at the Artivist event, and I connected with some of the folks who are in film and very focused on immigrant rights. And they said, "Hey, look, come, bring your projector, and let's see what we can do." So that's what we did. I had a gobo which said, "Migration is beautiful," and it is the projector acts like a bat signal, and it had butterflies on it. So it's a very artistic way of juxtaposing imagery, and basically disarms anybody when you see
Absolutely,
that.
and you were fresh on the heels of your impromptu Feinstein town hall, which was basically your group, Indivisible, putting pressure again for a town hall, and so now you have that momentum, and here you actually got Garcetti to do something, which is incredible because as much as I like him and am friends with him, I don't know what he's been doing, and all of a sudden I see he took action. I think, oh, that's great, not realizing it was you and Wayne and some of the people getting together from Artivist and Indivisible and pushing politicians to show up.
Absolutely, but it's also important to mention the Democratic Socialists of America because they had a very strong presence. They were chanting, there were at least 60 or maybe more, maybe 100 of them protesting very loudly for a good 3 hours. I'm amazed how their vocal cords held up. And they also infiltrated the meeting, which was inside. So they had people inside, and when Garcetti started speaking in front of the podium, they raised their hand and said, "Look, great, you won, but you also said that you don't know what a sanctuary city is. That's not acceptable of a mayor." And that made a lot of news and got a lot of coverage.
Okay, great. And so then what happened next? Because I was shocked when I heard what happened next. Garcetti did something.
To be honest with you, I don't know.
He actually made Vlad, you don't even know. I'm going to send it to you. A couple days after that, I'll get Wayne to fill in the blanks right here, but a couple days after that, Mayor Garcetti announced that we are going to be a sanctuary city, and he took action, and I'd have to give you the headline to give you the full details, but I breezed past it, and I thought, oh my God, the mayor's taking a stand against the pageant guy regime, and that was a very big deal. And I believe Wayne said you guys pushed his hand.
Well, yeah, absolutely. That's the beauty of activism because you know good things will happen. You go into very challenging and sometimes uncertain situations with that belief, and when it does happen, it's just incredible.
Perfect. And do you have your town hall? Do you have your date set?
We have a promise. We were at her office today, and we had another protest. And Cameron, one of her assistant field deputies, came out, and he was very snarky and said, "Look, Feinstein promises she'll keep her promise, but we still don't have a date." And they've been saying we're working on it for 2 months.
Shouldn't take that long.
Exactly.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long.
And there are things that they can do. They can give us a point person. They can show us what progress they have made. And the fact is, she doesn't do town halls at all. So we're challenging her to do something that's outside of her comfort zone, but it's getting to that, to ending that business as usual, which is what we want.
Absolutely. And listen, I wanted to say Mayor Feinstein, because that's how long I have been covering her, since the 80s. There's nothing out of her comfort zone. She is fabulous at what she does. She's very good at what she does. She needs to step up, and let's get that date. So we're going to stick this right to her, Mayor Feinstein.
Absolutely.
Senator Feinstein.
Yeah. It's funny.
Our matriarch of the Democratic Party, Feinstein, here in California. Let's get a town hall date.
Absolutely. That's what we want. Yeah, it's funny. Her first words to me when she got out of the car were, "Hi, Vlad. Oh, I've heard about you." So
I love it.
She'll keep hearing about me until we get that date.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she'll learn some Romanian too. Last but not least, what would you like to say to Artivist in Action, which has been really connecting so many critical, important dots? Here we are in Simon Birch's incredible vision of what art is, inspired by punk, inspired by activism, altruism. What do you want to say about this group of people? Particularly Task Force.
I want to say keep up the good work. Art is inspirational. Art actually can get you through some very difficult times.
Right.
So we have to continue working, be strategic, and push forward.
Beautiful. And with that applause, we are applauding Artivists in Action, Indivisible, Vlad, and all the work that's being done here. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you also. Bye.